consider more valuable generally trained students or more specialized trained?
Well, like I said, we have both spectrum. You know, like an engineer is more knowledgeable than a person that start doing layup on composite parts.
Maybe we can answer that more when we get to the second page.
Right to the other thing, because there's various skills. Is also engineering had to recruit very quickly a lot of engineers, uh, so they had to ramp up. Now is that from me, I'm on the production side. So production side has more flexibility into moving its workforce around in various departments, or the outsourcing to a small company that they have machineries and all that. We had a company, Triumph in Hot Spring. We didn't have a five-axis machines. We didn't have enough the workload to justify a five-axis machine, which is $250,000 or $500,000. But they had one, so we outsourced to them, and they were on the cutting edge of the technology. They knew exactly what CATIA was. They knew we send them our programs directly, and they do the work, and they were very efficient. And this is what we're looking into. I was part of the outsourcing as well, that to find others. If I cannot do the work in a timely manner inside, we have to find somebody close by. I mean, we're not looking to send it to Kansas or other places. We want to have it overnight to where Hot Spring is an hour from here.
In 2008, we sent over $75 million worth of work outside of the state of Arkansas. Not because we wanted to, but because we had to. In our particular business, what is very important to us is very quick turnaround time. So we would much rather put some material on a truck and send it to North Little Rock and have the work done and bring it back the next night, as to have to freight it all the way to Wichita or somewhere in Canada.
And I think one of the things that we have companies that we did business for a long time. They're in Indiana or other places for the veneer that we put onto the cabinets, and composite panels like from California or from Florida and all that. We have composite companies in Arkansas. They can actually do the same thing and all that. But they're not aware of what we do, of what we need to have, and so forth. We have at lunchtime, we were talking about the stone. We have like a stone surface counter and all that. These are kind of exotic and a lot of money and all that. Well, these stones, we send it, and it's out of state. It's a company out of state that does it. So the turnaround time. But if we have somebody or a company in Arkansas, I know that there's some that exist, that work stones. Well, why not do it
This is
from
one
here?
thing that Robin Pelton is trying to address with her website, is to bring these different resources together, couple the resource with our needs. Okay.
Other questions? Mr. LeBlanc?
I have a quick one. Well, a commendation first. You spoke about needing to have a lot of engineers, and I have some friends that I've made that are French, and they work for your company, and they're French nationals, and they're living and working here in Central Arkansas. And number one, I think that's great. It increases our culture, and
They like it, too.
yeah, and they like it here. That's great.
Whatever it says, well, whatever the other nationality says about Arkansas, or actually, I'm from Quebec.
Okay.
First time I arrived to Arkansas, you know, I was hearing it says, "Oh, wow, why are you going to Arkansas for?" and all that. But it's just that's the way it worked out, and I love it. At first, I wasn't too crazy, but then you find out all the opportunities that there is here. You love it. And I've been here 26 years. I like it. I've been my family here and so forth. The friends that are coming here, some of them have been here for 10 years. They love it. They like it. They have more opportunities than they have in France, than they do in France. So.
And can you address the percentage of your workforce of maybe how many people you have on staff that are on work visas or not native citizens, or are you
Trinity?
comfortable? You know,
Well, I mean, I would say maybe 10, I mean, we have like a workforce of 2,000 people. All right, this
I
is
think we're
just,
less
this is
than
just
5%.
talking, maybe 5, yeah, and all that. But
Generally, they don't stay too long.
but we had a lot of engineers from France, like students in engineering school in France, to come and do internship here at our company. For 3 months, 6 months, and so on. And some of them actually turned out that they were so good that actually the company kept them to work. But I mean, it's a matter of having, a broader vision of what can be done and so forth.
So
Not to be scared about, not to be scared about doing something different. If you want to get stuck onto something that you've done for the last 20 years, you will be stuck with something with nothing. I mean, tomorrow is that, well, this skill is no longer needed. So what do you do? So the people, they do accept the fact that they need to be cross-trained. They need the fact that they need to go work into another department.